this show, energy and gas prices are two of the top issues in the US right now, as they are in Europe and increasingly in Australia. Today I spoke with two gentlemen who between them have more than 100 years experience in the energy sector at very high levels. And I started by asking Stephen Smith and Michael Berneman what the Biden administration is getting wrong in the energy space.
I think they're getting everything wrong. I don't think that they could do a more damaging critique of our business or the industry's business than what they continue. Just 2 days ago, he said he's going to start killing all of the coal mines. So not only did it start the first day, he's continuing to do some of the same things as killing the fossil fuels. And they want us to be totally extinct.
The very first day President Biden got rid of the Keystone Pipeline, there's this move to green energy. That's something that seems to be an ideological position. Who's pushing this agenda? Is it President Biden himself, or do you believe this is others within the administration who are pulling the strings?
I personally think it's people outside of the administration that's pulling the strings, and it's not only here in the United States, it's worldwide. You see that same effect going on all over the world about what this ESG issue and forcing people to do things that they're not normally doing. We were talking earlier about what's going on in Germany and how there's going to be people freeze to death because they can't get fuel to burn or to provide. You know, the thing about Texas is we produce so much oil and gas, and we also have the majority of the refineries that are all down here on the coast. So it's not like you got to ship it to California or ship it to Florida or something like that, although our interconnecting...
Okay, I gotta call BS on that. We have 5 refineries in the Bay Area of California. I can look out my window and see 3 of them. So whatever he's saying about Texas has a lot. I'm sure they do. The Bay Area has 5 refineries. And the governor tells us because it's so horrible, they've got to add so many chemicals to it. It actually cost us more money for gas having the refineries right there than if we didn't have them. If we didn't have the refineries there, gas would be cheaper. How fucked up is California?
Lines all go to those different places around the United States. But Texas has got a great, strong governor and lieutenant governor that support our industry and have a huge, some of the lands that we drill and complete on are the University of Texas that belong to the state of Texas. So they have minerals as well. So they're making money off of that as well, and it's a win-win situation for everybody because it helps with our roads and all the infrastructure of the taxes that go along with that.
Energy is a huge issue. The midterms are coming up. The red wave eventuates and the Republicans take the House, they take the Senate. Do you see the policies in this country changing dramatically in that case, or do they really need to take the White House as well?
In my opinion, they need to take the White House as well, but at the first get-go at the midterms, at least we'll be able to control the purse on what the president and some of those guys are actually doing. And that will be a big, big plus, and that's what's important, to stop the money that's going out, and it's just crazy spending that's going to do things, and like the strategic reserves. That is so dangerous for us here in the United States.
Now, given that the US was under Trump energy independent, could we go back to those Trump-era policies under a Biden administration?
When Trump was in office in Texas, there were over 400,000 people employed in the oil and gas industry from the aspect of doing land leasing, doing seismic, planning the wells, drilling the wells, completing the wells, building the facilities. Since that time period, over 100,000 of those people have lost their jobs. And these are highly paid professional people.
We've now got a new federal government in Australia, and they're following the Biden administration strategy with green energy. What would be your advice? Between you, you've got 100 years of experience at a high level in this sector. What would be your advice to Australia? Should we follow you down this road?
Absolutely not. We've actually got some experience of dealing with the Northern Territory over there and looking about what the whole entire country of Australia has done with their LNG market and studying that. So There's a lot of reserves still left there to capture. The issue is you still have the political struggle over there.
The problem with green energy is that by itself, it cannot support the development and the implementation costs that are involved. And so because of that, it's being subsidized right now. But when it comes a time when it has to make a profit on its own, the investors will find that they will only be getting single-digit returns on their investment, if that much.
This is Neil's on Dynasty. Please like, share, subscribe. Make sure to vote everyone out of office that's in office. And let's try to get our country back. Bye.